In this video, I'm going to show you how to replace the wiper transmission on this Audi S4. This is going to be located under the hood, under the cowl. Let's get into it. If your vehicle has a cover right here, you want to take that cover off. This vehicle does not. There's a weather strip right here. I'm just going to pull that back, peel that off. Set that aside. This cover, just grab the cover, pick it up, slide it out. Now, before we take the wiper arms off, you just want to take a crayon and mark the windshield where the blades are. So I'll just mark that right there. And same for the passenger side. So then you can put them back in the right position when you go back together. I'll pop the cap off. I'm just going to use a pick. Do the same on the other one. Using a 16mm socket, we'll take this nut off. And we'll do the other side. 16mm socket. Take this nut off. And you grab the wiper arm. Pull it up. Push it down. There we go. That loosened up. Pop that off. Do the same on the other one. Try to wiggle that off. At the base here, there's a clip that's attached to this cover right here. You want to take that clip off. I'm just going to use a straight blade screwdriver. Just get under the clip. Just pry that off. Pull that out. And there's one on the other side. Same. Just use a straight blade screwdriver. Pop that off. And there's a clip right here in the middle. Just use a pick. Just get underneath that clip. And pull that out. Now we're going to pull up this cover. I'm just going to get underneath here with a trim tool. Just be careful. Just want to pry up. There we go. It's kind of like a zipper. Just want to pull it out of the groove. Go. Able to pop that up. There we go. Pull that out of the way. We're going to remove this cover. Use a T30 socket. Take these screws out. Screws in the back. Take those out. Grab the cover, pull it up, out of the way. I'm going to take this clip off the computer here. I'm just going to use a straight blade screwdriver. Just push down, slide the clip out. Same on this side. Pop that off and just grab the computer, pick it up, and we're just going to slide this out of the way. Just be careful with it. There's a clip right here. Just get underneath the clip. Pull that up, out of the way. And there's a retainer right here for a wire. Just use a trim tool. Just pop that retainer out. Be careful, it is plastic. Sometimes they break. Okay, that popped off. Okay, using a 10mm socket, we're going to take these bolts out. One there. There, and one right here. Take those out. Grab the transmission. Now I'm going to disconnect the connector. Just take a pick underneath here where the tab is. If you can just rotate that to release it, and just try to slide the connector off. There we go, pop that off. I'll just make it a little easier. Now you can grab the wiper transmission. You can try to wiggle it out of there. It's a little bit tricky with the way the wipers are right this second. So if you take a 13mm wrench, and we're just gonna turn the wiper transmission, just watch your fingers. You just wanna move this just like that. We're gonna move it back after. If you put it in that position, it makes pulling this out a lot easier. It slides right out. Now before we disconnect the wiper transmission from the motor, we're just going to use a 21mm wrench. I'm just going to move this so that it is straight up and down as much as possible. You can take a marker and just mark where it is on that. Now using a 13mm socket, take this nut off. I'm going to keep that wrench on there so it doesn't move. Now using a pry bar, just get underneath the arm, pry it up, pull that off, make sure you didn't turn the motor at all. Now take this bracket off, use a T30 socket, take these bolts out. Pull that off. Now you can pull the bar out. If you need to, use a straight blade screwdriver. Just pry up. Pull that out. Take the new transmission, line that up. Put the bracket on. That lined up. I'll take the bolts, get those started. And I'll tighten these down. Now you want to line this up the same way it came off. Get that lined up with your marks. Straight up and down. That looks good. Put the wrench on. And put the nut on. Snug that down. And now we're going to torque this to 13 foot-pounds. That's good. Now that should be adjusted properly. You can take your wrench, just twist this. That should be where it normally sits. Now very carefully with your fingers out of the way of the wiper transmission, you're going to plug this in. We're going to test it, make sure it's in the right location. Turn the key on and then just get it to park. You can cycle it a couple times. That looks good. That's where it's parking. So you want to make sure that this arm looks like this. That's at the furthest point towards the passenger side when it's parked. So we did a good job. Turn the key off. Now, if your arm is not in the correct location in park, that's when you're going to have to make your adjustments, disconnect the connector. Make the adjustments you need to so that it looks like this when it's in park. Now, for easier installation, I'm just going to move that arm to that location right there. I can slide it in the location. Be careful of the window. You can adjust this if you need to. There we go. And push that arm over. Should be good there. Now, again, keep your fingers out of the way. You want to connect the connector for the motor. Get that lined up. Lock it down. You can push that retainer in on the side there. There's another retainer here. Just get everything lined up. And put the bolts in. And tighten these down. I'll turn the key in the on position, and we're just going to cycle it through. Make sure it goes to park, and then turn the key off. Now take the computer, slide it back in position. Now take the bracket, lock that in place. Take the cover, line that up. Put the bolts in. Now tighten these down. Now take this cover, get this lined up. Now slide this cover in place. Just fold it up a little bit. There we go. With that lined up, just push it down. It's just like a zipper. Slide it to the side if you need to. There we go. Get it centered. That's good. And put the clips on. Those are secure. And take the wiper arm. Get this lined up. Make sure it's lined up on the windshield with how you took it out. Put the nut on. Snug that down. Torque this to 15 foot-pounds. That's good. Put the cap on. And we'll do the same with the other one. Put the cover on. Push that down in place. Get this lined up. And secure that down. And if your vehicle had the cover there, you want to put the cover back on.
When only the best will do, demand TRQ. The only company that lets you view before you do. TRQ is committed to offering the highest quality aftermarket auto parts that are engineered for peace of mind. Thanks for using and viewing with TRQ.